wisdom, in Bourdieu's words, it's not about knowing more, but it's about knowing with more of you. To me, the meaning in that is that wisdom is always present. It's always available. It's within and it's to be trusted, and not to just make a blanket statement, but as women, we have a way of seeing the world, being in the world that's unique to being a woman. I can't answer that for everybody. We all have different gifts. We talk about this a ton, you know, like who were we? What's the wisdom within that's always been there, but maybe has gotten hijacked or gotten covered up or told it doesn't belong? And I would hope that this would be an opportunity to brush some of that dust away and to discover together what does it mean to have wisdom as a woman. How's that sound? The structure will be weekly. It'll be 90 minutes. It will involve a word each week. There'll be a word. And I'll just go ahead and say the first week will be the word wisdom, because it is a wisdom circle. So I can give that away. We'll talk about that word. There'll be education on that word. There'll be interaction with that word. There'll be something involved in personal reflection while we're in the group. And we'll have a practice. We'll have a spiritual practice that's geared around the word. Because it's more of a process group in the moment, we're not doing a lot of like a study group. But there will be material to take home, which will be the resources, which will be some prompts, and they can reflect as much or as little as they want. And then returning the following week, we'll begin with interaction with one another around that word. And then we'll introduce a new word and have reflection, have a practice, and kind of a send-off. Part of why I like and I'm drawn to wisdom groups, wisdom circles, they more function like a process group. You interact with what is and what comes up. It's that continually bringing it back to right here, not getting lost in thought, but bringing it back to the circle, to the container, like we do emphasize, at Second Breath, our 3 centers of intelligence. So I'll be welcoming back to, what are we noticing? What are we sensing? A body practice. What are we feeling? A heart practice. What are we thinking right now? And holding that. Does that make sense?
It does. And I think is a valuable distinction from like, if you haven't been in a wisdom circle and you hear process group.
Yes.
For me, what came up is like, oh, I'm going to be processing something that's happened
right.
back here. And
No,
it's like,
not that.
It's what's here.
It's what's here. A true process group is always about what's right here. Focus being too on the contemplative, which true wisdom being always present.
Yeah, present moment. Always present and only in the present.